Good morning, everybody. My name is Karen, and I'd like you to join me on the mat here today in a cross-legged pose. So as we get comfortable, find yourself grounding through your sit bones, bringing your hands on top of your knees, and just take your shoulders back and down. Find that tall seated pose. Invite your eyes to close and just take this moment in silence to just connect with your higher self. Now always bring it back to the self. So just take this moment to observe of how you're breathing today. And begin to slow it down. Taking nice, long, deep breath through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth to cleanse. So just feel the movement of the breath into the body. And then take a nice deep exhale to let it out. Twice more as we inhale, fill up. Exhale, let it go. And take a nice big one here, filling it up. And letting it out. Begin to place your tongue onto the roof of your mouth. As you inhale, constrict the back of the throat. And then let it out through the nose. And just focus on the sensation that you're creating as you connect with your breath. Maybe notice the cool air entering through your nostrils. And then letting it out through the nose, nice and warm. And we're going to continue to breathe here, getting in touch with our pranayama, our life force. And if you feel a little distracted or feeling like you have too many thoughts running in your head, just relax. Relax the mind and draw the focus back to your breath. Connect with that inner light that you have inside. Let it shine bright. Learning to sit still and be one with the body, the mind, and the breath. And then bring your focus to your physical body, firming your seat down as you ground. Thinking about your posture, your upper body, lengthening and lifting. And then just be this best self on the mat today. Begin to check in with the physical body, starting from the ground up, something different. Noticing yourself sinking deep into the ground, rooting down. And let that focus travel up through the spine, noticing where you are with your hips. Noticing if you're holding any kind of resistance in your shoulders. Maybe letting the arms weigh heavy. Traveling up to the base of the skull, all the way to the crown. And then we're going to draw that sun energy down to the body from the crown. Letting that light shine down to the space between your eyes. Traveling through your energy point of the throat chakra, to your heart, to your solar plexus, to your sexual organs, and back down to the earth. Reminding us that we are home in this body, our temple, where we purify, that we take care to find peace, and to know that we are in control of how we respond to the things that are around us. So if you're feeling out of control, in the midst of chaos, come back home to this place and honor it. We're going to stay here for 5 more rounds of breath in peace and quiet. Final deep breath in, nice and long. Exhale, bow the head forward, open the eyes, welcome your space. And we're going to stay here, take the palm down on top of your knees. And we're just going to work on half circle to the right. So draw your chin in and roll your head to the right. Exhale, bring your chin to your chest. Rotate the head to the left. Exhale, chin to your chest. We're going to do that 3 more sets. And again, acknowledging and paying attention to how our body is responding in this movement. And let the shoulders relax as we just isolate the neck and the head. Just warming up the head and the neck. Exhale, chin to chest, roll it to the right for the final time. Let's complete this movement as we exhale the chin to the chest, to the left. Bring your chin back to center and bring your head back to center here on top of the shoulders. Roll the shoulders back and down. Roll the shoulders forward. And when you're ready, let's sweep the arms up over our head for that nice good morning stretch. Seal the hands through our heart space. 3 more times, circling the arms up. Follow the breath as you exhale, draw it back to your heart. Inhale, bring the arms up. Seal the hands, place it to center. Last one, circle it up. Draw the hands to the heart. So we're going to take a nice new movement here. Right hand to the floor, reach your arms up. And just stay here. We're going to take that left palm, turn it to the left, and bring that arm out to the side. You want to continue to ground your sit bones down and ground that right hand down. Sweep that left arm through the horizon. And we're going to take it to a nice side stretch. Relaxing the shoulders, extending that left arm out of the socket, really stretching that left side of the body. And lengthen up through the spine. Feel that beautiful long posture of the upper body. Turn your head to look at past your fingertips. Continue to ground that left hip down as you open up in the deeper stretch. Look to the floor, to that right hand, and sweep it back to center. Perfect. Left hand down, reach your right arm up, reach it up, get long and tall. So think about earth and sky, ground that left hand down and continue to reach that right arm up. Keep your shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, take that right hand to the side, palm facing down. From here, we're going to take that right arm across the horizon, reaching to the left, and then we're going to stack our shoulders and look up to the sky, reaching that right arm out of the socket, anchoring your right hip down. And the feeling that you should be feeling is that you're lifting up from underneath your left rib. Stay here for one more inhale, relax the shoulders, get long. Exhale, look at your left hand and release that right hand back down to center. From here, we're going to take that right foot out to the side. So plant that right foot down. Keep your sit bones equal balance to the ground. And we're going to take that right hand inside. So you're going to work on opening up that hip groin. Right hand inside, we're going to do the exact same thing, but this time in this pose. Shift your heart up to the sky and reach your left arm up. So your action is pressing your sit bones down as you get into that nice deep stretch. You want to continue to firm that right foot to the ground as well as that right hand. Now let's take it for a bind if you're ready for it. Take that left hand behind your sacrum. Relax the shoulders, lift up and out. Then we're going to come back to center and unwind. Perfect. Let's take that left foot down, right foot back in. So you really want to kind of externally rotate that left thigh open as you ground that left foot down. Left hand next to that left foot, and you're going to twist the body for that stretch. Reach that right arm up to the sky. So you're twisting your body to the right, finding that extension and that opening, opening up your heart. When you're ready for that change, right hand behind your sacrum. And then just check in with the body. Feeling the sensation of space and creating more space as you equally ground your sit bones down. Look to the floor, release the hands. Let's bring ourselves to a tabletop position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Maybe wiggle it out. Planting the tops of your feet against the mat, pressing away from the ground. And really feel yourself getting connected with the earth. Cow and cat for 4 rounds here. Inhale through your cow pose. Hips back, look up, ground down. Exhale, round your spine into your cat pose. Inhale through cow, follow the breath. Exhale to your cat. Inhale to your cow. Exhale into your deep cat. Last time into your cow pose. Exhale into your cat. First down dog, curl the toes. Elevate the hips high. Press your hands away from the mat. When you're ready, let's lift the heels up high. Come up to your balls of your feet. Exhale, anchor your heels to the floor. So you're going to get that nice extension through the calves here. Inhale, the heels up high again. Exhale, heels back down. Let's go for twisted dog. Lift the heels up high. Exhale, drop both heels to the right. Inhale the heels up high. Exhale, drop them to the left. Inhale the heels back up high to center. And plant your feet back down. So from here, we're going to transition into a plank pose. Listen carefully. Lift the heels up high, pull your belly up and in, and transition to a high plank. So in your high plank, you're going to really connect with your strength here. Elbows in, shift your weight forward, slow chaturanga down. You're going to rest your belly against the mat and place the tops of your feet onto the ground. We're going to move into Cobra. So you want to really lengthen up the upper body, create that straight line, shoulders back and down, squeeze the shoulder blades, and let's rise up to Cobra, Bhujangasana. Lower down gently, nice and slow. We're going to flow our Cobra in this one. Inhale, lift up to Cobra. Exhale, lower down. Continue to squeeze those elbows together as you rise up. Exhale, lower down. Last one. See if you can challenge yourself for this one. Inhale the head up, bring your heart up. See if you can lift the hands up off the ground without lifting your feet off the ground. Come back into your starting position, transition back to your downward facing dog. Pedal it out. We're going to challenge ourselves with a different movement. We're going to come up again with our heels up high into our plank pose, elbows in, lower down chaturanga. This time, inhale back again into your Cobra. Exhale, lower back down into your starting position. Here's the change. I want you to lift your right foot up to the sky. And we're going to take a variation of a side plank. So you're going to drop that right foot behind you, right behind you, and you're going to lift your hips up high into this nice variation of plank. Now, to get into a nice heart opener, you're going to take that right arm up and open up your heart to the sky. So you really want to ground down on that right foot and lift your left hip up. We're going to come back, bring your hips down, look to the floor, bring your hips down, hands underneath your shoulders to your starting position. Exhale into your downward facing dog. Let's try that again. Lift your heels up high, transition back into your plank, slow chaturanga down. Inhale into your Cobra. Exhale back to the ground. Pick up your left foot up. Spin that left foot to the ground. Inhale into your side plank. Gently plant that left foot down. Open up your heart to the sky. Lift and open. Look to the floor. Exhale. Bring your hip down. Back to the floor into your starting position. Curl the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. It's kind of fun, something new. Ready to look up and walk your feet up to the top of the mat. We're now in our forward fold. So bring your feet about hip distance apart. Let's make our way to ragdoll, bending the knees, cupping the elbows, and let's hang out here. Shaking your head, no. Shaking your head, yes. And let's just sink into our forward fold here. Connecting with your breath. Invite that breath back into the body. Exhale, release the hands to the mat. Toe heel your feet to touch. And slowly roll up to standing. From our standing position, circle the arms up to your mountain pose. Exhale, seal the hands to your heart center again. And let's take this moment to ground our feet towards the earth, lifting your toes up, pressing in all four corners of your feet. Make that connection, keep the legs active, plant your toes back down to the mat. And let's take our sun salutation. So I'm going to break it down. Inhale the arms up into your mountain pose. Take this moment to feel the stretch, lifting of the ribs, pulling the ribs in the neck, up and in. And then let's take a little gentle back bend. This time, keep your arms up and just lift up from the middle part of your back, your thoracic spine, and drop it back into that nice gentle arch. We're going to seal the hands as we inhale back, exhale, bow forward, forward fold. So we're really taking our time traveling down here. Take a moment to notice how deep your fold is. So you can soften the bend in the knees if you have some back issues, or if you want to challenge your body for that flexibility. See if you can straighten out the legs, press that belly against the thigh, and really fold deep. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Slide the hands on top of the shins. You can keep your hands to the ground or maybe to your thigh, depending on where you are in your practice. And I want you to really feel the upper body lift and lengthen, creating that flat table. High plank. You've been here today, so go ahead and make your way to your plank into your chaturanga. We're going to transition into upward facing dog. Feet plants down to the mat, tops of the feet lifting up, rising up, nice and active. Find your strength here on the mat. Curl the toes, exhale back to down dog. Two more rounds of breath. Steady breath. Slow it down. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, step, hop or jump up to the top. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, back to forward fold. Let's try two more rounds, one breath to one movement. Inhale into your mountain. Exhale to your gentle back bend. Inhale, back to mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Transition into your upward facing dog. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Stay for that inhale. Exhale, empty out. One more cycle of breath here. Final round, looking up. Maybe you want to hop up to the top. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Last round, inhale, mountain. Exhale into that gentle back bend. Be gentle. Inhale, back to mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Nice and controlled. Transition into your upward facing dog. Exhale into your downward facing dog. 3 rounds of breath. Follow the breath. Should be equal length of breath. We're going to change this up. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, step or hop up to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Here's the change. Let's rise up into our mountain pose. And I want you to challenge your balance by bringing your heels up off the ground. So see if you can pull it up and in and stay in the balls of your feet, challenging your balance. Bring your feet back to the ground, hands in front of the heart. Good. Try that again. Circling the arms up, lift up. Now lift the heels up high. Challenge your balance. Bring your heels back to the ground, seal the hands in front of the heart. Give me one more. Inhale the arms up high. Lift the heels up off the ground. Challenge your balance here. We're going to exhale into our forward fold. Bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Into your upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Working into our standing poses. Inhale that right leg up. Big step forward into your low lunge. Let's drop that left knee down. Release the hips. And begin to check in with your alignment. So shoulders back, upper body nice and long. Keep grounding that left foot to the mat as you firmly plant that right foot. Releasing the hip. Firmly planting that right foot down. Let's curl that left toe and lift the knee off the ground. Shift slightly forward. Getting ready for our easy twist. Left hand to the mat. Inhale that right arm up. Find the extension in space. So you want to create that straight line across the collarbone in your arms. From here, release that right hand to the mat. Spin that back foot flat and cartwheel up, warrior two. Track that right knee down onto the mat as you extend the arms. Again, nice long straight extension. From here, exhale, extended side angle, elbow on top of that knee. Extending that left arm for that nice side body stretch. Continue to lengthen, creating space. Stay for your inhale. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, transition to your reverse warrior. So you always want to remember to keep that right knee over that ankle. Take that left hand right maybe inside of that left thigh, light as a feather. This will allow you to swing that left shoulder back to create that nice side bend. Exhale into your downward facing dog. Now what we did earlier, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lift the heels up high, pull your belly up and in into your plank pose. Elbows in, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, transition to your upward facing dog. Exhale into your downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up, stay here. Feel your pose here. Really find your center as you ground your right heel down and extend that left leg up. Square the hips. Big step forward into your low lunge. Gently bring that left knee down just to kind of work, right knee. Shoulders back. Begin to play around with your posture here. It's really cool to get to know your body a little bit more. So just observe if you're balanced, if you're in balance, what needs a little more stretch, where you're feeling really tight, send breath into that area. And when ready, curling the right toe, lifting the knee off the ground, and planting both hands to the mat. Here we go, easy twist to the left. Reach that left arm up. Really sink it deep and ground that right hand to the floor. Find that extension on that right leg. So everything is really squeezing in. Left hand to the mat into your warrior two. Shoulders back and down, find the extension, stay here. So really firm your feet to the ground as your root to rise. Exhale, extended side angle, elbow to the knee, reaching that right arm up. What does the best self feel like in this pose? Feeling strong, feeling alive. I call this freedom. Deep breath in. Stay for your exhale. Transition into your reverse warrior. So the challenge here is, how do you keep stable? So imagine yourself splitting your mat with your feet. You're pressing on the outer edge of that right foot. That left foot grounds down. You're pressing into that left pinky toe to stabilize you. Transition into your downward facing dog. Inhale the heels up high, pull from the belly into your plank. Shift slightly forward, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, transition into your upward facing dog. Exhale, transition to downward facing dog. One cycle of breath, stay here. Empty out as you exhale. Here we go, flowing the whole sequence. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, step hop or jump up to the top. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, back to your forward fold. Here we go. Don't forget to lift your heels up. Inhale, rise up to mountain, lifting the heels up, challenging your balance. Exhale, back into bowing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it into your low lunge. Inhale, easy twist to the right. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the heels up, bring it to plank into your low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through into your low lunge. Inhale to your easy twist to the left. Exhale, hands to the mat. Rise up as we inhale to warrior two. Exhale, side angle pose, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, heels high, high plank to low plank. Transition, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more from here. Stay with me. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it forward, low lunge. Inhale, twist to the right. Exhale, back to the ground. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale into plank to low plank. Come up into your upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last round, stay with me. You got this. Inhale, left leg up. Big step forward, low lunge. Easy twist to the left. Exhale, hands to the mat. Cartwheel up, warrior two. Extended side angle as you exhale. Inhale to your reverse warrior. And exhale, down dog. Inhale into your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. resting pose and an active resting pose in your down dog. Woo. Sweating yet? When you're ready, let's bring it down to the mat, tabletop, resting into your child's pose. Allowing all that swirling energy kind of create that space in the body. When you're ready, bring yourself back up to a seat. We're going to work on our core. We're going to work on boat pose. So as you bring yourself down to your mat, feet firmly to the ground, hands behind the thighs, shoulders back, and you want to lift and ground your sit bones down as you recline into your boat pose. So basic boat. To start, if you're just starting out, you can ground down and lift up the upper body. So imagine that if you had a block or something between your legs here, between the thighs, we're kind of squeezing in, right? And then the next one, you can lift the legs up off the ground, keep your shin bone parallel to the mat. And you don't want to relax the upper body. You constantly have to lean into the back side or the top side of your sit bones. Take the arms forward. Perfect. From here, reach your arms up high. Exhale, reach your arms forward. Inhale the arms up high. Reach it forward. From here, we're going to take a low boat. So we're going to lower ourselves down, slightly extend the legs. Try not to bring your lower back to the ground. We're going to inhale back into your boat. Exhale, lower into your low boat. Inhale back to your high boat. We got 2 more of these. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, high boat. Last time, exhale, low boat. Inhale, high boat. Perfect. From here, cross your ankles. We're going to tuck it in, plant your hands down, send the legs back to plank. We're going to hold our plank. So again, find your pose here, zipping up from the belly, pressing out of the shoulder blades. Really feel your strength, your core strength. Feel it. Stay here for 4, 3, 2. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stretch it out, pedal it out if you wish. And then when you're ready, let's work on our crescent lunge, reaching that right leg up. Big step forward into your low lunge. And then from here, shift your weight forward, find your balance, inhale the arms up high. Crescent lunge here. So feel the stability, find your center. You're gonna wobble, so steady your wobble. What do you need to do? So the hips are squaring forward, your ribs are pulling up and in, you're pointing your tailbone down, and the arms are reaching up high. From here, seal the hands together, shift your weight forward, crescent twist, left elbow outside that right knee. Inhale to lengthen the spine, exhale, twisting to the right. And if you're feeling adventurous and challenging your balance here, maybe extending the arms nice and wide, opening up your wingspan. Look to the floor, bring the hands to the heart, bring it on the inside of that right foot, drop down to your left knee, toe heel that right foot to the edge. Runner's lunge. So check in with that left leg. That left leg should be nice and long underneath you. Shin bone, thigh bone, top of your foot is facing the floor. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, go ahead and bring yourself down to your elbows. If you want to challenge yourself today, go ahead and roll onto the knife edge of that right foot. Begin to curl your left toe underneath that foot and lift the knee off the ground. See how that works out for you today. Find that line of energy. When you're ready, bring that left knee back down. Hands underneath the shoulders. And we're going to exhale into a vinyasa or shortcut to down dog. So you can take it to down dog, pull it up and into your plank, lower down chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, lifting that left leg up. Big step forward into your low lunge. Steady your balance, find your center, rise up to your crescent lunge. Stay here. Connect with your body. How can you change this pose to steady? With intention. So find your intention in this pose. When ready, go ahead, seal the hands in front of the heart, shift your weight forward, right elbow outside that left knee. Inhale to lengthen the upper body, exhale, twisting to the left. And then if you want that little extra, open up your arms wide. Look to the floor, exhale the hands back to the heart. Inside that left foot, drop down to your right knee. Toe heel that left foot to the edge. And prepare the body for this pose. Hi. I'm sorry. Elbow down if you want. Connect with that breath. Don't let that breath take over you. You control that breath. Roll onto the knife edge of that left foot. Come up to the ball of your right foot. Lift the knee off the ground if you want to go for that extra. And when you're ready, come back to center, feet flat on the ground, hands underneath the shoulders, take a vinyasa. We're almost done, you guys. When you're ready, inhale that right leg up. Big step forward into your low lunge. Rise up into your warrior two. Making our way to Trikonasana, triangle pose. Inhale the front leg. Exhale, shift into your triangle. Stay here for 3 rounds of breath. Challenging yourself in this pose. Skin hugging muscle, hugging bone. Final inhale. Final exhale. Inhale back into your warrior two. We're just going to shortcut to down dog for this one. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Make your way to your low lunge. Rise up to your warrior two. Transitioning to triangle, inhale the front leg. Exhale to triangle. 3 rounds of breath here. Make sure you're not relaxing the head. You want to create that straight line from your crown, your spine, through your tailbone. Send that right hip back, that left leg continues to lengthen. When ready, inhale into your warrior two. Exhale, down dog. You're gonna go for pigeon. If you have some back issues or knee issues, hip issues, work your pigeon on your back. Regular pigeon, go ahead and lift that right leg up. Right knee behind that right wrist. So pull it in, shin bone to the mat, sliding that left leg behind you. And really check in with that right leg. So in this pose, you want that knee slightly out, squaring your hips. Check with that left leg. Make sure it's nice and straight behind you without sickling or turning your foot. Flexing that right foot to protect your knee joint And then make your way down to the ground into your reclined pigeon. This is one of those poses that you really want to avoid because it's so intense sometimes when you have tight hips. So listen to what your body is telling you and relax and let go. Try not to resist. And you'll notice with that deep breathing, connecting with the body, it gets a little easier each time you breathe. Learn to relax. Transition out of this pose, hands underneath the shoulders. Go ahead and curl that left toe and make your way back to down dog. Pedal it out. Let's do the left side. Inhale that left leg up into your three-legged dog. Left knee behind the left wrist, shin bone to the mat. Go ahead and adjust. Another tip too is, let's say if you're tight in the hips, you can bring the heel of your left foot towards your pubic bone. If you cannot, bring that foot parallel to the top of your mat. Check in with that right leg, take your time. And when you're ready to get into your reclined pigeon, go ahead and bring yourself down to your elbows. Let it go. Relaxing those hips, relaxing those shoulders. Connecting with your breath. Hands underneath the shoulders. Let's get out of this pose, curling your right toe. Exhale to down dog. When you're ready, look up to the top. And let's see if we can hop up. Have a seat. Good job. We're going to go for that forward fold. Extending the legs in front of you, go ahead and ground your sit bones back again to the earth. With a slight bend in the knee, pressing through the heels of your feet, reach your arms up high. And exhale, fold forward, Paschimottanasana. Get comfortable in this pose, if you can. Inhale the arms up over the head. And gently roll yourself down. So I like to do it this way. I take my arms forward. I'm going to C-curve my spine and engage the core. Lower yourself down slowly. As you make your way down onto your mat, draw your knees to your heart. Rock yourself side to side. Plant your feet down to the mat and pull that right knee to your right shoulder. So there's always a tendency that we lift the lower back. So I want you to practice on grounding your back flat to the mat. And you'll notice if you press into that left foot, you're going to create tension on that left leg, which allows you to lower that lower back into the mat. Let's roll that right ankle around. Roll it to the opposite direction. And when you're ready, start to release that left leg straight across your mat. So listen to your left hip flexor. If it's tight, you want to create more length, maybe pressing through the heel as you pull that right knee towards your right shoulder. Left hand over that right knee, release that right arm out to the side. Exhale, twist to the left. Look over to that right arm, right shoulder. See if you can bring both shoulders to the mat. And what I find, I just always imagine a straight line through my collarbone, through my arm, all the way down to my fingertips on that right arm. See if that changes for you. Relax the lower back. I used to hold a lot of tension in my lower back in this twist, and then I learned to let go, and it was heaven. Begin to unwind your twist. Bring your knees in, plant your feet down, windshield wiper your knees. We're going to do the same thing on the left side. So feet grounds down, lower back anchors to the mat, pull your left knee to your left shoulder and really find that squeeze. Sometimes we start to lift the chin up. Think about dipping your chin towards the chest to elongate the upper body, releasing that right leg along your mat here, and find that counter stretch. Rotate that left ankle around. Rotate it the opposite direction. Try not to let that lower back lift. Right hand over that left knee, release that left arm, exhale, twist to the right. And it's your body. Feel free if you need to make minor adjustments. Right? You should feel like you're balancing on your right hip and looking to the left to complete your twist. Relaxing your hips, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing the body. Unwind your twists, feet flat onto the ground, back flat to the mat, windshield wiper your knees side to side. So bring your feet close to your seat and toe heel your feet about hip distance apart. Bring your arms wide like the letter T, and what I want you to do is drop both knees to the left. You want to try to keep your hips grounded. Take that left foot on the outside of that right knee. Turn your head to the right. So you're getting that nice IT band stretch on that right leg. Challenge here. See if you can bring your right rib to the floor. Release that left foot back to the mat. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. And then find your posture back to center. We're going to drop the knees to the right. Right foot on top of the left knee or outside of the left knee. Look to the left. Relax into this nice stretch. Now challenge your left rib to ground down to the floor. Release that right foot. Plant that foot back down to the mat. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. We're going to end with a nice tight little ball for tonight or for today. Go ahead and pull your knees in. Bring your forehead to your knee to your forehead. Squeeze yourself tight. Exhale, plant your feet down, relax your shoulders down, and take space into your Shavasana. Allowing the body to rest. Allowing your body to melt into the ground. I'd like you to stay here for as long as you want. I want to thank you so much for joining me in this practice. From my heart to yours, namaste.